Yep, 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 yeah. I am back with another haul video. Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back, and yeah, it's another haul video. But I didn't go like too crazy this time around. I was very strategic in the things that I picked up. Or so I want you to believe and co-sign on. Alright? We good? You good? Alright, let's go. So in my last video, that was a no-buy wish list video where I also shared with you swatches when I went in store, because I don't like just doing a plain old anti-haul where I say, oh, this is a product and you shouldn't get it because anti-consumerism. I really want to talk you through why I'm not picking certain products up. But there were a couple that I did have my eye on and I was considering, and you guys, you think I'm an enabler? You guys are enablers. You're like, get it. I heard you. Read the comments in that video, guys. It's hilarious. You guys were like, get the gingerbread palette, to get it. And I did. So, the sneaky little gingerbread palette from Too Faced. In that video, I showed you guys swatches. I saw this in store. I was like, it is beautiful. It is one of the palettes on my list that I was definitely considering, even though the colors in there are not revolutionary. They're not too different. If you have most of Too Faced's palettes, you probably have this. But I mentioned as well that I do like their chocolate bar type products, and I think their formulation has been steadily improving. It's just that you have to tiptoe through it because sometimes you can be hit with a straight up dud. And this guy I don't think is a dud. There are two shades in here too that I think are so. The shade Frostbite Me. Oh, that's cute. Their names are punished too, which I appreciate a cute pun. So it's Frostbite Me, which is more of a chunky shimmer shade. It's a white base and it's like pinky iridescence, but it's so chunky and so sheer, you have to almost use this damp or with your finger to get any real true payoff. So I feel like that's a straight up dud shade. And then the shade Oh Snap, which is this brownie shade, it's dry to the touch and then it has micro glitter in it. And I feel like this one, of all of the other shades, this is the one that would flake away the most. So I didn't like those two shades, but the other shades are really beautiful, and they're shimmer shades, which there are, let me kind of hold up. So there are 8 shimmer shades in here, including that chunky one that's kind of a throwaway shade for me. And then the other 7, so there are 15, the other 7 are mattes. And I think they did a great selection of mattes because they're medium tone mattes, they're lighter tone mattes that you can mix in with the others. And then there are darker shades in here. And of course you have that pop of pink and that pop of orange. The thing is, these mattes are really nice. Like, they feel really good and they have good color payoff. So you don't have to go crazy with them. And the shimmer shades too are really silky. They remind me of that foil palette from them. Especially, oh my god, that red shade. When I swatched that red one, I was like, all right, shut your mouth. Pat McGrath, you got me all excited about that red. And now I see a better one. This one I prefer over the Pat McGrath one. So it's funny because when I went to swatch those in store, I swatched the Pat McGrath first and I was like, oh my god, that red is so pretty. And then I swatched the Too Faced one. I'm like, but I like this red even more and it's less costly. That red has a golden shift to it. It's like a duochrome, and then it has pinky duochrome glitter, like micro glitter in it. It's gorgeous. If you see that shade, you're gonna flip your lid. But like, I really like this palette and I do think it's a good holiday palette. Here's why I got it. Because Too Faced had 30% off. What did I tell you about Too Faced and their sales and waiting for a sale for these things? Especially in the holiday season, these products will go on sale with a swiftness. So if you can hold out, which I did, and then I saw Too Faced having a 30% off sale, and therefore I picked this up. Great price, and I am very happy with this. So that's the first thing from the collection that I picked up. I also did get their Tutti Frutti palettes. Woo! So I got the pineapple eyeshadow palette, and then the, what is this called? The raspberry, I went name Razzle Dazzle berry eyeshadow palette and sparkling pineapple. Oh my god, alright. Oh god, guys, this is, oh my god. First of all, the packaging is cute. Like, they did their damn thing with this. Too Faced is trying. They're trying. You know, I gotta give them props where they're trying. So it's like a golden thing, and then it has the berries on the front. It's a plastic, oh, and then the mirror is cute. It's just the details on this little palette, the hinge, it's so cute. And then it freaking smells like raspberries. Like, come on. So in this palette, you get 7 shades, all right? 2 of them are mattes, one's a satin, and then, yeah, one's a satin, then 3 of them are like shimmery metallics, and then one more of a glitter infused shade. Shut your mouth. These shades are so gorgeous. I honestly don't know what to do with my life with these shades. This shade, I think it's called Razzle. This shimmer shade, it's like metal goodness, and I'm just, I could not I could not say no. Again, 30% off. How was I gonna say no? Then for the pineapple palette, oh, it's so cute. Again, the theme, the whole presentation, it's cute. And this one does smell, you know what it smells like? It smells like pineapple candy. It's cute as well. This one also has, no, this one has 3 mattes, and I love this deep dark brown. They have a transition brown and then a lighter. Like, I like the selection of shades in this. And then the metallic shades are gorgeous. This gold oh, you touch it and it feels like they're foils. I think they really, oh wait, the gold, you're gonna need to use this damp. It's gorgeous, but it has, like, it's pressed eyeshadow glitter, but it's not like chunky. It is textured glitter, but it's not highly chunky. It's like infused in the eyeshadow, so you have to be a little bit careful with this. Probably use a glitter glue with this one, but it's so duochromy and gorgeous. It's sickening how good it is. And this is the shade, the champagne shade down here. It makes me so sick. I can't. Not like literally like gonna throw up sick, but so like, woo! Okay, I sound high, not sick. Jesus. All right, the next purchase is an accessory, and you're like, what? This is a mirror. Now, I'm obsessive with my mirrors. I have a Glamcor mirror in front of me, so I have a full Riki mirror in front of me. Then I have 2 Glamcor lights at the side. That's what I use for my lighting. That's all I use. So my setup is like a regular vanity. It's not a studio setup with umbrella lights and ring lights. I don't have a ring light. I don't do all of that. In fact, the mirror that I use that looks ring light-ish is from Simplehuman. Look on the fingerprint, my God. So this is ring light-ish. This is the dimming one. Come on now. So it turns on when you know, turn on. Laudia, come in. Yeah, this thing is trying to embarrass me now that I'm trying to show it on camera. But you're supposed to fit. You're not going to turn on. Hello? Okay, it's a little bit hot because I have it like on constant right now. But it dims. And so you turn it on and then... So Glamcor, I love their lighting. They do LED lighting. It's cool white. I do cool white for my background because I find that it's... I just love the effect of it. And they released this Riki Loves Riki mini travel mirror. I had to get this freaking mirror, guys. All right, ready? Ready? So you turn it on. Is it gonna embarrass me too? No. Okay, see? You see the light? So there are 3 levels of brightness, right? So that's the first one. Then you have the second one. And then the third one is damn near gonna blind you. And the clarity of the mirror itself is great. Then it has this little pop-out that I was showing you before that you can use for your finger, so you can hold it and it twists around, so you can hold it, twist it, do whatever. It goes right back in, and then it charges through USB, and you have this little pouch that you can slip it in, and it also has a little stand back here. Can you stand it? Like, you can position it and do your makeup. And I was just... I knew it was like excessive because it's like a $50 mirror, but I'm like, I want it now. Give it to me. Just because I know what it's like to travel and be in a hotel room with yellow lighting that looks like trash. This is a beautiful little mirror, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. The next is a palette that I mentioned in my recent video as well as an alternative to the Natasha Denona Safari palette. This is from NYX Cosmetics. So they did a Machinist collection where they have 3 eyeshadow palettes. And this one is the Grind palette. And it has 12 shades. And these are similar shades to the Safari palette, like I said. There are 7 matte shades and then 5 shimmer shades. The matte shades are glorious. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. Just a simple look, just to darken up the outer V. But I've been loving this. I wore that in the video that I spoke about it, and I'm wearing it right now as well. Here's the kicker though. This was retailing for $24.99. And I got the 20% off coupon, so I got it for 19 something. So I still paid $20 for it. But I went on the Ulta website, and it's now retailing for $12.49. And you can use your coupon on this. So there's a 20% off coupon for Ulta. So what did I do, being the sneaky crust that I am? I returned my palette for that full price. Well, not full price, but that $20. I went and picked this up, and I used a 20% off coupon, and I ended up getting this for $10 something. So I saved $10 on this palette with that return. Like, wouldn't you do the same thing? I was so mad because I was looking at it. I'm like, let me go see their other palettes. And then I saw this. I'm like, I know they did. Oh, hell no. Like, first of all, and second of all, I don't appreciate that. NYX Cosmetics. Could you stop could you just price it accordingly without having to switch the price up midway through? Because that's deceptive. And people like me out here who are supporting you from the jump now are getting screwed because you dropped the price. Like, what is happening? So I don't know what happened, but this is now a really good deal. So get this on sale. It's not even a sale price. It's like a revised price. It's $12.49. You can use your coupon, 20% off. And it's a really good palette. The mattes are really creamy. They blend out nice. You have to be careful with your primer on this though, because they do want to fade throughout, wear. But if you have your primer that's just right, it's going to stay. And I love this palette. The other two, I could do without, but this one, the Grind one, I definitely highly recommend. Another eyeshadow palette that I picked up is from BPerfect Cosmetics. This is an indie brand, online brand. It's international as well. I think it's UK based, and they teamed up with Stacey Marie MUA on Instagram. If you haven't followed her, you need to check her out. I will link her down below. I'll link up here. I'll do all the things up here, right? Up here, so. She is phenomenal. She does great, like the really creative cut creases and the intense look. She's one that has inspired Nikki Tutorials. So some of the looks that Nikki Tutorials does is based on Stacey Marie, and I just love how she does her makeup. It's for those people who are into those bold looks, which not everybody's going to be into it, but I am. And she released this palette in collaboration with BPerfect Cosmetics. It's the Carnival palette. So it has shimmers, mattes, and 2 highlight palettes. So it has a mirror, and then it has all these shades. And, doesn't this look like me? Doesn't this look like, this is a palette I would probably do, right? Probably not as much pinky tones, because I don't really like pinks that much. But, like, these 2 pinks they're the same pink. Like, what are we doing? This one and this one. It's the same thing. No, this one and this one. It's the same damn thing. But the blues and the greens and the teals, that is me. Then she has neutral tones, and she has the highlight shade. She has a yellow or orange. Shut your mouth. I ordered this because I definitely wanted to try this out, and I can't wait to dive into it. People have been saying that it's really pigmented. Speaking of indie brands, I also picked up some quads from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. That's the other thing I ordered. They have a grunge palette coming out. It's this week that it's being released, along with some grunge liquid lipstick shades. So they're like fall inspired shades, which who doesn't love a good fall lip? So I'm going to pick that up as soon as it releases, but I did pick up some of their palettes. So they don't have names on these palettes, and I was confused because I thought that the hashtag was the name of the palette, but it's not. It's just they do quads, and they restock every Friday, and they had a thing where you can make your own quads, but then they have single eyeshadows, and then they have quads that they like curate themselves. it's a lot to follow and keep up with, but I love their formulation. It's like top-notch fantastic. I love their eyeshadows, and I love the other palettes that I picked up from them. The Summer Vibes palette and then the Staple palette. So I wanted to pick up the quad, so I got this Berry Percocet. I love this Berry palette right here, this quad. These shades, okay. I love mattes, and I love their mattes. They're creamy, they're pigmented. All right, they're not that creamy. They're a little drier. Like this red one is, this berry one is a little bit drier, but like, shut up. Like, how, like, come on. Do I need to say any more? Look at this lavender. Like, is it gonna do the same thing or fail me? No, it's all right. You do have to build that one up. But like her shades, like for lavender, it's like a true lavender. Like it shows up lavender on my skin. And then this one has a pressed glitter shade in here, which I thought they didn't include this because this came packed separately. So I got the quad with 3 shades in here, and I'm like, oh no, they didn't. They tried to play me, but no, it was done separately. This is such a great palette. Oh my god, this is, I think, money something. It's the green palette. This green shade is beautiful. This shimmer shade, the shimmer shades are so foily. Like, look at this. Look. Like, come on. This matte dark green, my hand's a little damp, but that matte dark green, it's what the greens everybody has been chasing. And that, oh my god, oh, this is such a good palette. So I want to do like an indie brand palette roundup for Give Me Glow, because I think their palettes are fantastic. Here's this pumpkin-y palette. Like this orangey copper, like I don't even have to, like, ready? You ready? Are you ready? Oh, like look, and it extends and you can just keep, look. It's so pretty. I don't even know what to do. And their mattes are gorgeous. And then I picked up this, I think is their coffee palette. Look at the, like they have 3 mattes and then a shimmer. And then the shimmers are like sickening. Ready? Again? Look at this shimmer. How do they do this? And these big brands with their big budgets and all of this can't do that. Like, how can you not do this? These indie brands are out here killing it and you can't do that? Come on now. What y'all doing? What are you really doing? Now, palette that y'all, Lord, ear the bucket. All right, I picked up the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, her Kilowatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Palette. So, this says Hyper Metallic Finish, Endless Ways to Glow. So, this is for cheeks, eyes, or anywhere you want to glow. So, it's not specific to the cheeks, and that's why I got it. Her last palette, which was that one? The Moroccan Spice palette? No, that could have steered. But this palette, I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it because this is the Kilowatt formula. This center shade will make you slap your mother, your grandmother, probably your grandfather, probably kick your child down the stairs. I'm just saying, even the puppy can get this smoke, because this middle shade, I will fight somebody's kid for this. Line up, send your child over. Ain't no babysitting going here. I will punch them just for the shade. No, I'm not going to punch your child. Oh my God. I'm not going to kick your dog either. Please don't call PETA on me, Lord Jesus. But this middle shade, first of all, it feels great. And I'm just going to finger it a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. This shade is, come ready? Look. Oh, sick. This is like a silvery, it's like a pinky taupe, but it's shimmery and gorgeous, and just, I want everybody to come and just feel this shade. And then this coppery shade is also friggin' gorgeous. And I was like, I need it because it's like a coppery duochromy thing, and I needed it. The other shades, I'm like, this plummy, would you call it like a plum, like a plummy mauve, like a deep mauve? Like this one is more of a satin. That one will make a beautiful, like, smoky fall look. Then the orange, oh God, this orangey tone as well. Where am I gonna put this? Lord Jesus, where am I put it as well? Look, can you see? You're gonna see the swatches I'm showing, but I definitely picked this palette up because I was interested. Oh shit. Anyway, she also released her new liquid lipstick shades. So there were three new shades released. Was it 3 or 4? So there were 4 shades. I am just missing one, but I will locate it and let you guys know. You know, I'll show you the swatches and stuff. But there are 4 new shades. She released Unbutton, which is a peachy nude. I think that's the one that's I'm missing. Yep. So Unbutton is the one I'm missing right now, but that's a peachy, like, that's more of like an orange undertone nude. Love that guy. Then she has Uncuffed, which is a rosy mauve. So this is more of that pinky, mauve-y, dusty rose that we're used to. And Unveil is a chocolatey brown. It is not as deep on my skin tone, but it's still like a deeper brown. This is gorgeous. It will make a great nude on deep skin. And then Uninvited, which is a black shade. So it's in the regular formula for her Stunner lip paint. She had the red shade only before, and I love that formulation. It's one of my favorite liquid lipsticks to wear, and I was waiting, like dying for her to release new shades, and I'm so glad she did. And I think these are like signature shades, like really good shades that you can have fun with, be like extra with, but still be toned down, because you can use the black to deepen up other shades. I love these, like, and I just love this and love the formulation. So I am very happy with this. I also picked up the new Gloss Bomb shade. She released this as well. This is the Diamond Milk shade. It is a creamy sheer base. It's like a white sheer base, but it has like creamy white glitter to it, white silver glitter. I wouldn't say necessarily that's my favorite look, but on top of a beautiful lip color, it works. It just works, just like her original Gloss Bomb. It just works. Her Gloss Bomb is so good. The formulation is great. You don't feel glitter in them, but it gives you this sheen, shine, like reflective nature to your lips. It is so good. So not my favorite color because it's like a whitish silvery thing, but with the right lip color, it just looks juicy and really beautiful. So I am excited about that. I'll also show you a clip of the Kilowatt highlighter that she released called, I think it's called Diamond Bomb as well. Let me see what it's called. Yeah, it's Diamond Bomb all over Diamond Veil, and it's the shade How Many Carats, and it's a pure platinum sparkle. Nope, I was not available for this. This is straight glitter in a sheer base. I am not interested in that, thank you. It's pretty, but it's not practical for me. I see all these Instagram people using it, and I'm like, everyday people probably won't be into that unless you're into glittery highlights. I, myself, personally, me no one, no pina glitter on my face. I really don't. That is not my jam. And I know with like the holidays coming up and New Year's Eve and Christmas and all of that, people want to sparkle. I don't want to sparkle. I am good. I shine enough with my oily skin. I don't need me don't need no help. The palette was sufficient for me because I can use these on the eyes. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful thing if you're into that. Not my cup of tea, so I never pick it up. Then I picked up speaking of glimmery shimmery awesomeness, this is from Marc Jacobs. It's the Sequins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow. He released, I think, 5 shades of these. These are reminiscent of the Giorgio Armani Ice to Kill eyeshadows. Remember those? I still have a couple of those. Those are so amazingly gorgeous, and I think companies are coming, you know, onto the scene and releasing these like they're new and innovative, but Giorgio Armani was doing this. They was killing it before. But this is Marc Jacobs' version. So it has the little, L'Oreal also has their, what are they called? The little pot. Anyway, so it has a little lid thing that you put over it, but this shade is phenomenal. It's so gorgeous. I could not say no. All the other shades I could say no to because this is pricey, but I had the Friends and Family 20% off sale going on, so I got 20% off. This needs some pressing. It needs some TLC. but it will adhere to the lid. Here's the thing about this. Shut up. You're gonna see. I hope the camera really makes this sing. It's like a brown base, but then it has yellow gold, blue, purple, and like, yeah, that's a sparkle. I love that shade, and it's such a beautiful like neutral looking color on my skin. Like you see it looks like my skin tone, but then it shimmers, and I love shades like that because it makes my eyelids look wet, but it's not like overly in your face. Oh my god, shut up. This is so good. I love it. I don't want the other shades though, so I'm good on that. But that one shade, I implore you. Oh, I didn't even tell you what the shade is. I am such a hypocrite. This is Topaz Flash. It's the deep bronzy shade. If you're my skin tone and you're looking for a wet looking eyelid that's still nudie, tell your friend down the street to pick this up for you because this is so gorgeous. Oh my god. It's so good. And then I went and checked out the Dose of Colors with Desi and Katie again. They did part 2 of their original collection. They re-released their lip gloss, which was beautiful. I think it was called Over the Top. Was that what it was called? Yeah, Over the Top, which is gorgeous. I love that lip gloss. And they re-released the highlighter. I forget the name that it was. But I went in store and I was checking this out. So I'm going to show you clips of this. And the eyeshadow palette, I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, I think it's a 10-pan eyeshadow palette. It has a couple of matte shades in there, and then it has these glittery shades that I think Dose of Colors has done that before. They did that in their original quad that they did. I did not like that formulation at all. It was pretty, it was cute, but I didn't like it in actual use. Like, I didn't like that I had to apply it with my fingers. I didn't like the texture. I just didn't like working with it. So I knew I wasn't necessarily going to love working with the new palette. So I went in and swatched it. The swatches were kind of lackluster. So I already knew going in that I would need to put work in to get it to show up the way it does in the pan. And then it's more of like glittery shades that I'm not into. Like, I'm stuck between a place where I like a shimmery metallic eyeshadow that has dual chrome effects to it or multi-chrome effects to it, and that is shiny and beautiful. But at the same time, I don't like a glitter eyeshadow. Like, I don't like the look of certain glitter eyeshadows. I'm all over the place because this Marc Jacobs glitter thing could get it. They could, hello, I am available. But those, I was like, maybe it's the shades because this blue is this money green. And I'm like, I'm good. And then it was $55, and I'm like, why am I spending $55 on this palette? I will get me some Give Me Glow Shimmer. I am good. $55 for what? For what? I'm gonna put it right back. And then the highlighters, I did like their highlighters. I liked the one that I had before, and then they released another shade. So they re-released that one shade and then did a new shade. That's for deeper skin tones though, so be careful. And then they released liquid lipsticks, but it's a different formulation, which I don't like to try out different formulations right away. I give it time, but I wasn't really interested in those shades. But I did pick up one of the regular cream lipsticks. I picked up the shade Aftermath, which is a beautiful, deep, orangey, like warm tone nude. I love a warm tone nude. I love this shade. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's so breathtakingly gorgeous. And I picked up the gloss in the most, which is the second gloss shade. I didn't like this gloss. I wore it over something, and I just didn't like the way it looked like glitter. The other shade is not as glittery. I don't know. Like, the other shade looks a little bit more nudie. It doesn't look as in-your-face glittery. This looks like glitter on my lips, so I was like, it doesn't just give you a wet look. Like the Fenty Beauty one gives you a wet look. This one just looks like glitter on your lips, and I didn't like that. I said that like 3 times, so I did not love that. So I gave that up, and then I picked up, y'all can judge me if you want to, I picked up the Kat Von D. This is the single shade in Swoon. So Kat Von D did away with her single eyeshadows. Is that what's going on? Because her single eyeshadows, the Metal Crush eyeshadows, were amazing. They're a little bit overpriced and they were in these big pans. Like nobody needs all of that, but I guess they weren't doing well. So she bumper us. So she did away with those and me done dig it out with my finger. But she released this single shade. So this was the shade from, was it the Too Faced palette that she did? I think it was that Too Faced collection that she did, and she had a red shade in there. I didn't pick that up because man, I idiot. Man, I have no Too Faced sided look. No. But I wanted this red shade. I'm like, you know, why did she do that? But she did, true to her word, release this as a single. And this red shade is breathtaking. Oh my god, it's like an iodine red. You know that red with that gold shift, but the gold isn't too strong. It's just so good. It's a good red. Good red. Kat Von D may be exposing people to chickenpox, chikungunya, and polio, but that red shade, I'm sorry, but I had to get it. I had to, like, how, do you see that red? Oh, like, who, me did I forget it? You have to come fight me. And then, I picked up this brush from Marc Jacobs. So, Tara Babies was the one that, she inveigled me. This is the Marc Jacobs, the Mega Face and Body Brush. I love my Marc Jacobs brushes. And so, they released this limited edition brush. And it's like a gold and silver handle with soft bristles, and I don't know how I'm gonna use this, but it's so soft and it feels so good. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it because I'm here. I'm available for all of this. And then I'll wrap up with these liquid lipsticks that I picked up from Makeup Monsters. So Makeup Monsters changed to Menagerie Cosmetics or Menagerie Makeup. I ordered, like I said, no, I didn't tell you that I ordered that. So I ordered their palette, their new palette. So that's the last thing that I picked up as well. And I can't wait to see it. It's their newest palette for their rebranding to Menagerie. Anyway, they're doing away with Makeup Monsters. They're bringing over the liquid lipstick formula, but everything else is like scrapped. But they were having buy one get one 50% off or buy one get one free. I forget what it was. I think it was buy one get one free. Either way, I picked up a few more shades of these. I really just paid attention and said, you know what, I'm gonna see what else I like from this. So I picked up some of their nudie shades, some of their deep vampy shades, and some of their purpley, like there's this smoky purple shade that's called Grim Sexy. So I picked these up and I like the formulation so far. It's a nice formulation. I'm wearing one now. The one I'm wearing is the shade Blackened Heart. They're very drying, but they're thin, so they don't feel like nasty on the lips, but they are very drying. Now I don't have problems with dry lips because I hydrate. My lip balm game is on point, so my lips are really like, they're not like dried out, flaky, or they're good. So I don't have like a serious issue, but if you have dry lips, this is a very dry formula and it stays in place pretty well. But what I like to do is top my liquid lipsticks with either a lightweight balm, a lightweight lip gloss, or like a metal lipstick, like a sheer lipstick, a cream lipstick, to give it a little bit of moisture. And that's what I did here with this one. I have on the Sephora, what is this called? Deep Plum Luster, which is also a long wear product, but it gives more of a like a creamy finish to the lips, not glossy, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. And I do like these so far. I will let you know how this formulation goes, but those are the things that I picked up recently that I am digging into and I'm excited about. So I will dig in and I will let you know how everything goes. I will leave a full list of all the products mentioned in this video down below in the description box, along with links on where you can pick them up. The majority of those links are going to be affiliate links that I generate through Ulta or Sephora. I'm not directly affiliated with any of these brands. I'm not being paid. It's not sponsored. But if you purchase through those links, I do make a small sales commission. That's an easy way to kind of put back into the channel. So if you guys want to support the channel, definitely go ahead and use my links. If you're uncomfortable with that, just shop the way you normally shop. It's not a problem. Remember to use Ebates though, because you should get rebates on your purchases. Anyway, if you're online shopping, like who doesn't do that? Anyway, I'll also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, where I'm on daily now apparently. And yeah, until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.